Hey my beautiful Aries peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Sam from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-June 2022 tarot reading. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and begin and see what we got going on over here. We're going to take a look into the life of an Aries, baby. What's going on with Aries life throughout mid-June 2022, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's go ahead and begin with y'all, and let's see what's up. First card out is going to be the Magician. Manifesting something over here. You could be manifesting a Virgo. Taking a look at the next card for you, we do have here the King of Swords. And then looking at the last card for you guys is going to be the Sun card. So I definitely feel that when I saw this King of Swords, immediately what spoke to me is that you're trying to manifest the strength here. I'm not sure necessarily what kind of strength we're looking at, but you're trying to manifest the strength here to overcome some sort of situation and to put yourself into a more positive and happier perspective here with the Sun card. I definitely feel to me that you're going through some sort of battle, because I'm kind of getting like this imagery of soldiers. So it does feel to me like you're in this position right now where you're trying to manifest the strength to overcome some sort of battle that you're currently dealing with in life. You know, taking a look here at the second half of your June, there's some sort of battle, there's some sort of struggle. So let's go ahead and get into that, all right? Let's see what this battle or struggle is that Aries are dealing with at this time. All right, what information do we have here for Aries on what type of battle or struggle they're dealing with at this time? We do have here a Six of Pentacles. Moving on to the next card for that, we also got here the Ten of Pentacles, and we have here the Emperor card. So, looking at the type of battle or struggle that you're dealing with here, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Kind of feels to me like what this is referencing is potentially things within your family sector, because the Ten of Pentacles could resonate towards family. You know, some of you guys might feel like you were always the black sheep of your family. You might feel like you were always that person who, you know, did your own thing. You kind of did what, you know, family didn't expect of you, essentially, right? You know, I think every family to a certain degree has certain expectations for their children or for their other family members. And you were like, yeah, no, I'm going to kind of just do my own thing. And maybe that was something they didn't really like, or was something they weren't very fond of. You know, when I look at the Six of Pentacles over here, I feel this energy of people's expectations of you, in the format of they expect you to think a certain way, to act a certain way, to lead your life in a certain way. And with that being said here, you know, they call that stability. They call that perfection. They call that everything that you're supposed to be. And with the Emperor card showing up over here, it's like, that's just not who I am, because as the Emperor, I'm the leader. You know, nobody else tells an Aries how to lead themselves and how to lead their life and how to lead their pack. You know, Aries will do that all on their own, all on their lonesome, right? So I definitely feel here for your second half of June, what you've been struggling with in reference to your own personal happiness is having other people accept you for the way that you desire to be and how you live your life and how you choose to lead your life. Because I have this energy and this feeling of other people not really appreciating that and respecting that. You know, it's almost like people here are nitpicking you on how you choose to lead your life, on what you choose to do, and how you choose to dress, and how you choose to do things. And I think you're very tired of that. It's like, I want to be me, and I want to express who I am, and I don't want to have to deal with the feedback from other people, especially the people who are closest to me, because Ten of Pentacles represents people who are closest to you. You know, it could represent the majority of the time your family sector, but if it's not your family, it could be people you consider family, such as friends. It could be loved ones. So moving throughout this time, you know, taking a look here, Magician, King of Swords, Sun card, the most important thing that you're trying to manifest right now is the validity and the happiness within your own self to continue to live your life despite how other people are telling you to live it, and to continue to be happy through this all in all. You know, it's very hard for a person to enjoy the lifestyle that they're living when they're constantly feeling like they're being judged or they're being, you know, criticized, right? So I definitely feel that here for you. Let's go ahead and take a look here into your surroundings, all right? So what's going to be going on here in Aries surroundings and social circle? Let's go ahead and get some information on that. Taking a look at the first card out, what do we have? And we have here the Eight of Cups. Moving on to the next one for you, we do have here the Four of Cups, and then lastly for you, Aries, we have here the Six of Cups. Yeah. So it's almost like people here are tuning you out or ignoring you. People here are walking away. People here are just not here to stay right now, Aries. There's definitely this lack of a support system that you guys are dealing with, and it feels very lonely, and it feels very, what's the word that I'm looking here for? I guess lonely could be the word to describe it. There was another word that doesn't come to mind. But regardless though, Aries, you know, you feel very isolated at this time. Eight of Cups over here, Four of Cups, Six of Cups. It's like the only thing that I have left of these people and my social circle and in my surroundings is the previous and past memories that I've had with them. We have here Six of Cups. So it feels to me like people right now are choosing not to be around you. They're choosing not to support you. People right now are isolating themselves from you. And that's a really shitty feeling. You know, you're praying over here for strength moving throughout the rest of mid-June. What you're trying to manifest is a very tough exterior and to be happy beyond the fact that other people here are kind of purposely isolating themselves from you and your life. You know, it's a very difficult time. It's a very lonely time. And to continue to be happy throughout all this, to continue to put a smile throughout all this is very difficult for you guys to do. And I applaud you for doing your best at this time because I know that this is a very hard thing to deal with. So Aries, I'm sorry for those of you guys that are going through this. You know, I definitely want to give you guys my support as much as I can because I think you're doing fantastic despite, you know, the really rough situation. It's not easy when a family doesn't support you and doesn't embrace you for who you are. It's not easy when friends don't support you or embrace you for who you are. It's not easy when people purposely kind of remove themselves from your life because they just can't seem to understand you or stand by and support you. And you guys, despite all this, still have the courage and strength to say, I'm going to do my best for my own happiness and to live the happiest life I can, you know, despite people not being there for me and me feeling like I'm going through this all on my own. You know, so you guys are doing well here. Let's go ahead and have a check-in, though, with your mental health before we move any further. All right, so tell me about the mental health here for the zodiac signs of Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me a little bit of Aries mental health, please, throughout this time. First card out, we do have here the Hermit. So, yep, it is very isolating for sure. You know, you are in a period of time where you feel quite lonely. Moving on to the next card for you, we have here the Devil. All right, and then lastly for you guys, we have here the Two of Wands. So you are at a point in time where you do feel very isolated and lonely, and there is a bit of resentment there, and I think that's very natural for you guys to feel that. I don't fault you at all for feeling any sort of resentment right now on how people have treated you and how, you know, isolating they treated you and how distant they've been and how non-supportive they've been. I think you have every right to feel irritated. You have every right to feel upset. You have every right to feel a sense of resentment towards the individuals you're dealing with. But at the same time, too, you're questioning yourself here in your mental health, in your mind, and you're saying, is it really worth it, though, to let all this continue to get to me? Is it really worth it to let all these types of people make me feel like crap about who I am and drag me down? Because there's two paths I can take here. I can take the path of feeling stuck, trapped, and defeated by people who choose not to support me and wish that I would conform to the ways they'd want me to live my life. Or I can take the next path, the path of beauty, the path of desire for me to live my life in how I choose, the path of not giving a crap about what anybody has to say, no matter if they're blood or water, and keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward and doing everything I can to make sure that my life is exactly what I want it to be. So, you know, taking a look here into your mind, you're even saying to yourself, you know, I can sit here right now and feel defeated, but the last thing an Aries is going to do right now is be defeated. Point blank, period. I think that you guys are now starting to get motivated by the situation that you're undergoing, and you're saying to yourself over here, I'm not going to let myself get knocked down. I'm going to get my ass back up, and I'm going to do exactly what I need to do despite how other people feel. And the truth is that it doesn't matter whom these people are. If they choose not to support you and if they choose not to be there for you and they purposely isolate themselves from you, those aren't the people for you. That's not your true pack. But the more that you keep embracing who you really are, that's when you'll find alignment with the people who truly, truly care about you and who truly are your pack, right? Because if you were to conform how these people wanted you to live, you wouldn't be living in your truth. And they would only care because you are being what they want you to be. But if you're living in your truth and you start to align with people who actually love you for who you truly are, then that's your true pack, you know? All right, baby. So let's go ahead and see where things are going to be going moving forward throughout the rest of the month here for you. All right, so let's see what's going on moving forward here for Aries throughout the rest of their mid-June 2022. What can they expect going forward, please? First card out, we do have here the Hangman. Moving on to the next card for you, we do have here the Five of Swords, and then moving on from that, we also got here the High Priestess, followed up with the King of Pentacles. So, taking a look at what you can expect going forward throughout the rest of your mid-June, we have here the Hangman, the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and we have here the High Priestess card. Now, with the Hangman card showing up here for you, the Hangman can represent one or two things. It could represent the energy of feeling stuck, or it could represent an enlightening moment, or enlightenment, if you will. So, Aries, I feel like you're going to become enlightened here to the fact that this is a fight that's not worth it. Remember how in the beginning I talked about you felt like you were going through some sort of battle? You know, I got that imagery of soldiers. Well, you're recognizing that this is a battle that you don't really want to win. Because at the end of the day, winning isn't surrendering to what the other people want. Winning is going off and being yourself. So you're recognizing that's not much of a battle, is it? That's not much of a battle at all, actually, having to just go off and simply be myself. At the end of the day, the only battle I'll be engaging in, if I battle with these people, is going against who I truly am, and that's a battle that I don't want to fight. So I definitely feel like you're becoming enlightened here to the fact that the battle isn't worth it. And with the King of Pentacles over here followed up with the High Priestess, I'm ready to embrace who I actually am over here. You know, King of Pentacles, I'm ready to be stable. I'm ready to be comfortable. I'm ready to own the person that I am in my skin. And with the High Priestess card showing up over here, this is essentially saying, I don't want to be a person that holds secrets. I don't want to be a person that hides away the person that I am just so that other people can be happy about it or that other people can mold me into however they wish to. Point blank, period. So what started off as a battle, what started off as a war, eventually turned into not a surrender for the opposing enemy, but more so a surrender to self. This recognition of like, I don't need to fight. All I need to do is be me. Point blank, period. So Aries, I won't hold you guys much longer because I don't really feel like there's any more information I can possibly give you. It definitely seems like the main focal point of this message is that, hey, let those people kind of walk out of your life. They're not the real types of people for you if they can't support you. And embracing who you are and focusing on being who you are is the way that you're going to win this. Period. Let's go ahead and have a look here now at your overall outcome, okay? What's going to be the overall outcome here for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-June 2022. And that overall outcome is going to be the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to keep on going forward. You're not letting anything hold you back. You're not letting anybody stop you. You're going to keep on doing everything that you can to be yourself because at the end of the day, being the happiest and most amazing version of you is how you're going to win this battle. You're not going to win this battle by conforming. You're not going to win this battle by, putting one up over this person. You're going to win this battle by simply being you and being happy and being free and being in that 10 of Cups energy where you feel like you're living the life of ultimate fulfillment. That's how you win the game of life over here, by being the best version of yourself that you can be and doing everything that you desire to do. Remember, we only get to live this life in our path. We don't get to walk the path of other people, and other people don't get to walk our path. So what are you going to do with it? Make it the best path you can, okay? All right, Aries, I love you guys. And like I mentioned, I'm very sorry for those of you going through this. It's a very hard thing to deal with when you've always kind of felt like the odd one out, when you've always kind of felt like, other people don't really support you or they don't really support the things you do and they wish that you would be a certain type of way when you're not. It's not easy to do that. It's not easy to kind of just be who you are when other people can't really seem to support that. But the most important thing is that as long as you support that, you're going to be just okay. And the more that you keep supporting who you are, the more you're going to attract the people in your life who care about you, the real you, and that's going to show you who the true soul family members of your life actually are. Okay? All right, Aries, I love you guys. Be well. Continue to move throughout the rest of this month, focusing on manifesting that happiness, and continue to win the battle over here, because the battle here is not fighting with the other people. The battle here is continuing to embrace who you are, so keep on doing just that, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I love you guys. I embrace you. Continue to embrace yourself, and continue to live your best life. Much love, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace.